Alright everyone, hello and welcome back to... In today's video we're going to be working on a fairly big project, I think. It's a pretty important project. We're going to be planning out the village. We're going to be using this concrete that's in this chest right over here, this orange and yellow concrete, and we're going to be planning out the village. There's going to be a district over here somewhere, there's going to be, I guess, one over there, maybe one over here as well, maybe some, I don't know, in the mountains or something. We'll see. Maybe a little pond or something down. We'll see. That's what this is all about. Planning the village and getting ready to start building up. But before that, I do have some updates. You can see one right here already. This is a very simple, not a chicken farm, it's an egg farm. Here we go. And why would I want so many eggs? Well, if I head over to... It's upstairs. If I head upstairs to here, you can see there's a... Frame drop, a whole bunch of shulker boxes and chickens. Yes, ignore the chickens. Shulker boxes, and in here, a whole bunch of wither roses. Yes, so shulker boxes, they're here for a reason. We did actually go to the end. We finally beat the dragon, and here's how that went.
I need that. I only need my chicken.
Oh, gosh.
I have some glass bottles for the dragon breath.
Chuck potions in.
Oh, that was smart. Yeah.
I did that.
Does anybody have invisibility? That the animal can see me.
No.
Damn it.
I think.
The perfect.
Do you need some armor?
Oh no.
There we go.
I have my iron.
No, I don't need any armor.
Guggle.
Oh, that's.
I should have brought. I
don't
would have
need
brought
that.
them.
Guggle,
No,
I've got
that's a
like
little too scary.
2 set spares if you want some.
No, I got full netherite armor. Same too.
I don't know. Well, there's PigCart. There he is.
I just said no. I don't need TNT. Okay, I'm going to do the only chicken run.
There he is.
All right, guys.
Okay.
Are we all ready to go in? I think.
That's the title for video. Minecraft, but I can only use chicken.
Yeah, I'm ready to go.
Everyone recording. Well, Rail's been streaming for a bit, but everyone's ready.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
I know
Last time.
I know that was the intro.
Time then.
Oh, let's go!
Hey!
Oh, it's
We're
not a joke.
it's time for us all to
Don't
go.
push me
Where?
into the big hole.
Oh no! I don't get anything to get out of
I
here.
guess we will
Why
start.
is there a
We
bee
have to dig
here?
out.
Who's got
The
the bee?
bees are
Who
from
brought the
me.
bee?
I was
Why?
here earlier.
Oh, he's.
I'm going with Stemister. He's my
This
bodyguard.
There we go.
snowfall.
I guess
Wait, what?
it's
There's two
time.
dragons?
Oh, who made the Enderman mad already?
Okay, I'm going to kill the Ender dragon.
Why is
chicken?
that? There's 2 dragons.
Wait, there's 2 dragons?
Yeah,
What?
Oh
why?
yeah,
What?
you're right.
Oh my god! I didn't.
Why is there 2 dragons?
This
What
is
the heck?
new.
Alright.
The chicken is going through every tower.
Why the heck are there 2 dragons?
Why are there
Egg dragon
two?
didn't despawn.
One was the
dragons?
last.
Oh gosh,
I got 1 crystal down.
The
Hey.
Endermen
guys.
don't like me.
that makes everything a little bit more
Oh, no.
sketchy.
I'm hiding.
So
Does
what
anyone
happens when
need
we kill one of
TNT?
them?
Well, when we kill
Can
one, it
celebrate
the
and then
slow.
get killed by the other one, I guess.
No, I know. What happens to the other Ender dragon?
We only
though?
got 1 boss fight. Is that a visual thing? Yeah, it was a bit. No, it wasn't.
It's not
No, he's
visual.
still up there.
Near the end.
Nailed it!
Wow.
XP. XP.
Already done it.
XP. I need XP.
I told you guys. That would go quickly. But there's still one more. There's still.
Get any.
Oh,
Did it.
Like, there we go.
Wait, where's
Kill the Ender
Dragon?
dragon
Where's
twice.
Dragon?
Nice.
Everybody got a torch?
Wow.
I just need the torch. Don't punch me in, by the way. Please.
Yay!
Where's all the XP?
It's
ahead
raining
and-
XP.
Oh, yeah, I got Enderman angry at me.
So yeah, 2 Ender Dragons. That's kind of crazy, right? I've never actually seen that before, other than on this HearthCraft series. I guess HearthCraft is just a special series like that. But yeah, back to the updates. We have indeed been chickened. I believe this is some kind of prank. They just took my eggs out of the box, I guess, and just threw chickens everywhere. And now my house is a home to not only these 2 axolotls, but the chickens too. Which I don't mind, honestly. They can stay there, they can hang around. It's fine by me. Also, I have 4 beacons in this chest. I actually have 1 more over there at the D waypoint. If I open the waypoint tab, this thing, D stands for Diggy Diggy Hole. That's because right over there, 2,000 blocks away, is where I dig for stone, andesite, dye, or anything I want, pretty much. And yeah. And I also have a god apple. I found that in some chest somewhere. Yeah, we've got a lot of stuff now, and also, yeah, 5 elytras, because why not? I wanted a lot of elytras. I also gave one to BlackEyedPanda, because he lost his. But anyway, that is that. Another pretty big update is the mob farm is completely finished. The redstone is all done. If I do stand here, the mobs will fall down at some point, burn in the lava, and if I stand on this, the lava disappears, and I can just kill them with this sword, which is looting 3 and sweeping edge. So I just stand here, I click with the sword, they die. But if I do fly down here, you can see there's a whole bunch of redstone here. Yeah, this is just a sorting system pretty much. And down here, oh, I fell all the way down. This thing right here is a overflow prevention system. You can't really see it from down here, I know, but that's what that is. And all of this is my storage. I've not AFK'd here for a long time, so I barely have anything. The most important thing being the gunpowder. I have a little bit of that, but yeah, it's getting there. The only thing really left to do on this is, you know, the interior and the walls. Got to build up the walls, just the building part of it. And yeah, get that all done. Now, I can't remember if I actually showed this off in the last episode, but I do indeed have an iron farm. It is working wonders. I have tons and tons of iron. Here it is. Had to set up this little redstone contraption to, you know, keep it from working, because I guess something updated that broke these iron farms, and I had to set up a redstone contraption to fix it. But anyway, over 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 stacks of iron blocks. That's quite a lot of iron. We have a lot, more than probably we're ever going to need. Other than that, I now have a trident with Riptide 3, which is very, very cool, and Impaling, which I still need to upgrade to Impaling 5. Yeah, Impaling 4 is okay, but yeah, Impaling 5, we've got to get that at some point. But yeah, Riptide, very, very useful for getting around, especially in this seed where the, you know, the ocean is all around us. Very, very oceany in this section around the central area. But if we do go over here to this D waypoint that we can see all the way over there, you will see this come into view. And what could this be? Well, you might have seen it earlier. This is actually a drowned farm. It's not very good. It's very, very slow and bad. Basically, the drowns spawn down here. They try to go to the eggs, which they don't really do often. This is kind of a flaw with this design. They don't really go to these eggs. I don't know why. But anyway, when they do go to the eggs, they shoot up into these water streams, which if I can make it to the top, I can show where that leads to. If I use a couple of rockets, should be able to make it. Yep, there we go. I missed the you know, landing. That's fine. But if I do make the landing, I go in here. I just sit here with a looting sword, probably this one. Smite 5 looting, just kill the drowns, and then the drops fall down into the storage system. I get a bit of gold, I get some rotten flesh, I get hopefully some tridents. Problem is, it took me 362, I believe it was, 362, I've killed 2 more drowns since, to get 1 trident. So it's very, very slow. It's really unlucky that, you know, I need to be super lucky to actually get one. It's not very common, but I did manage to get one, which is very, very cool. I do want to get one more so I can put channeling on it. That would be very cool. I do need to do that. But yeah, that's this thing. And this is also going to be part of a shop that I set up. You can see I have the Guardian farm over there. At some point, I will be selling prismarine, dark prismarine, prismarine shards, all the different types of prismarine and sea lanterns. And I do also want to sell tridents and stuff, and that would be in the shopping district. I need to build a shop at some point. Maybe next episode, we will see. But somebody has actually terraformed all of this shopping district to be grass instead of mycelium, which looks pretty nice. Oh, I guess it's Rail. I guess Rail is terraforming all of this. Ah, there he goes, off working hard. Now, you might have noticed he has a red name. We have actually added tag to the server. If I hold tab, you can see his name is red. You can also see it in person. He is it currently. He has the tag. He needs to punch somebody with the tag to make them it. And I'm going to quickly just head over to him and punch him. Just to, you know, be a bit of a nuisance, a bit annoying. Hello, Rail. Goodbye, Rail. He's not going to get me. It's fine. I'm too fast. I'm too speedy for Rail. Yeah, he is it currently. It's just a nice little fun game to play with everyone on the server, you know. But if we head over to what is going to be the last update in this video, we actually have to go through the nether because it's really quite far away. It's that over there. It's the ID waypoint. It stands for Industrial District. But Newt has done an insane job on this nether hub. This is very different from last episode. And yeah, this just leads to all of, you know, everybody's all of the members' bases and stuff. It's color-coded. There's soul soil under these carpets, so we run really fast with soul speed. It's super useful, super insane. Newt did a crazy good job. I also, if we head over this way, these stairs lead up to the roof of the nether, so we can get over to the end, which has a nether portal all the way over there. And also Rail's portal is somewhere over there at some point. Yeah, if we do head over this way towards the industrial district, there's a whole bunch of updates that I gotta show over there as well. And here we are at what is, I think, the final update. I believe it's the final update. This is the industrial district, and this is a gigantic pumpkin and melon farm that I stole. It is now mine. I stole it from Yokarter. I'm kidding. Me and Yokarter built this together on a stream. It was a lot of fun. It took a lot of work though, a lot of resources, and yeah, it's a pretty huge pumpkin and melon farm. Every time you hear the dings, I thought that would be a lot more fast-paced than it actually was, but yeah, every time you hear those little dings, that is pumpkins and melons breaking and being put into our storage system. These are some of the shulker boxes we used to, you know, build all the stuff. These are some of the resources we used. A lot of rails, a lot of glass, a lot of everything, pretty much. These are mine. All the red ones and these two are mine. I need to take those back at some point, but yeah, it's a whole lot. If we do go over here to this water stream, by the way, if these updates are a little too fast-paced, I do apologize. I'm just trying not to make this video like just an update video. I also want to work on other things, so I'm just trying to get the updates out of the way quickly. If you do want to see, you know, all these things built, by the way, I do all of this on a live stream. I pretty much play, yeah, I play a lot of this on live stream. So if you do want to see those things, head over to Twitch and give it a follow. It's really cool. Anyway, here's the pumpkin and melon farms. If you've not seen them, it's just a basic design. It's what everybody uses pretty much. Automatic. The minecarts go back and forth. That's a system to, you know, dispense all the items automatically. And it goes down into a system there where if that dropper has items in it, you can see the redstone fires off when it has items in it. It shoots everything up this water stream and into a sorting system, which I will show off right now. So this is the sorting system. Yeah. Got a crafting table here to craft all the melons into melon blocks so we can actually sell them to the villagers. This is how I get back up. It's just a water stream, very nice. But also, I also built this thing, a ladder with every third block, well, every fourth block I should say, being a trapdoor. That means I could just go up here, stand on the trapdoor, and look in the chest. That isn't up there just yet. If we go down here, maybe one lower, there's where the pumpkin is up to. A decent amount, you know. Is that like 8, 9, maybe full chests of pumpkins? Not bad. And the melons go all the way up to here. The melons obviously get broken into multiple pieces, which means there's a lot more melons. And yeah, they do really go all the way up to here or something, I believe. Around here, even further. Are these full? There's no way this is full. There's no possible way. Ah, yeah, just up to there. This chest right here. If I stand here, that's a lot of pumpkins that need to be crafted into pumpkin blocks. Not pumpkins, melons. Melon blocks, yeah. And I can show the top as well. If I drop down and then go back up the water stream, swim up a little faster, you can see if the melons do get to the top, which I will very soon, there's actually some lava here that will prevent entities just from building up here and getting stuck and causing lag. They just fall into the lava. So overflow shouldn't be a problem at all. And the pumpkins will build up at some point. But yeah, how are we going to sell all these things? Well, that's why I built this thing. It's a villager breeder. There's 2 villagers here right now. Already there's, I believe, 14 villagers right here. These are all going to be turned into farmers that trade pumpkins and melons. And me and Mike are both going to be exceedingly rich in the emerald department. We are going to have so many emeralds, we are just not going to know what to do with them. And it's going to be great. And we're going to sell, I believe, emeralds and pretty much anything else that you can buy with emeralds. It's going to be great. We're going to have a big shop in the shopping district, and we're going to be rich. And that's pretty much all of the updates. Let's, I guess, get back to the actual project of today, which is village planning. Alright, now we can slow things down a little, calm down a bit. Again, I do apologize that was so fast-paced. I was trying to cram I didn't want this just to be updates, but there's so many updates. It already took 10 minutes, right? I just wanted to get out of the way so we can actually start working on the projects that we want to work on. And yes, I do have a few bee nests in my inventory. These are they have bees in them. I believe there's 3 in each. There might be 2 in a couple of them. I don't know. But I do want to build a bee farm at some point because we do need a lot of honeycomb. I want to build a lot of candles. For now, though, I'm going to leave them in there. They can just, yeah, live there for a while. I'm going to be building Google's automatic bee farm, automatic honey farm, I should say. It's going to be good. It's going to be efficient. But before that, I do want to build a house for them, an actual house. And speaking of houses for farms, same with the chicken one. I want to build a house just for this chicken farm. It's going to be over there somewhere. Over here. It's gonna be good, I think. But that's why we're doing the village planning right now, so we can, you know, decide where things go. So I think I actually want to, how do I want to color code this? So I've got a lot of orange and a little bit of yellow concrete. I was thinking maybe the yellow for the paths, but I could just, you know, use path blocks to plan out the paths. So why is rooted dirt here? I haven't grown a tree here. Did somebody grow a tree here and then break it down? I don't know. Or did I don't know if I placed that there. Anyway, yeah, as far as village planning goes, I really need to think about this a lot. Like, there's going to be different districts. There's going to be, like, a farming district where all the farms are going to be. You know, the chicken farms, probably the iron farm as well. I guess that's going to be over here, because this already is kind of the farming area. You know, there's a villager breeder here. There's going to be a house on top of it. There's an iron farm here. There's going to be a house on top of this. I guess just around here, then, I will build a house for the chicken farm, the bee farm. I guess this whole area here between that thing and the temple will be farms. And it makes sense because that is a farm. That's just a really big farm. It does make sense to have it here. So I guess over in that direction will be the kind of residential area. I'll have villagers, I'll have armor stands with faces and stuff, and, you know, armor, things like that. Maybe some iron golems as well, maybe some snowmen as well. We'll see. So I've made a start on the kind of farm area, I guess I'll call this. So that right there, I've made it pretty small. I guess that's going to be where the chicken farm is, the little egg farm. It doesn't need too much space. The one next to it I've made a little longer, so maybe that could be the honey farm. I don't know, I might make that bigger. These, by the way, they're all very, very rough. Just, you know, blueprints, I guess. Not exactly blueprints, you know what I mean. They're just really rough estimates, guides to show where buildings could go and what shape they could possibly take. I also want things that tell a story, like, say, a bar, maybe an underground bar. That could be pretty nice to have in the residential district. Maybe even a gambling place. That could be kind of cool. You know, you could come, you could throw some diamonds in to like a hopper or something. It, you know, it gives you something, a certain item back or whatever. Or maybe it has a chance to not give you anything back. That could be a cool thing. Or maybe there could be like a black market area somewhere underground in this residential district. That could be kind of cool. Yeah, it's a lot. I have a lot of big plans. I guess I just gotta keep planning though. Alright, well, I've cleared out a whole bunch of trees, as you can see by the floating leaves and my inventory. I have 6 stacks of oak logs. That's a lot of wood. But anyway, this area interests me a lot. I want to pick these logs up, thank you. I'm looking forward to building this area, because if we go over here, this is the residential district. There's actually a river here, and I talked about this earlier, how I wanted to, you know, keep the height of the terrain, kind of incorporate that into the village and keep it how it is. I want to keep this as well. I want to keep this as natural as possible. That's a floating tree. Let's get rid of this thing. And done. Nice. Yeah, but I really want to incorporate this river into something. Make it look nice, you know, have some kind of hillside houses here looking over the water, maybe even have like a fishing place here. That could be nice. Make this into an actual kind of fishing river dock kind of looking thing. I think that could be nice. But as far as the path goes, I really do want, you know, houses across this, like alongside this this path. Maybe not that close to the path, I guess. Oh, I should also maybe split this off in this direction. Have, you know, paths that like fork off into different places. I said fork, F-O-R-K. Don't, you know, don't take that the wrong way. I said the word. Anyway. Yeah, if I have, maybe, okay, so right here, I think as a transition, I'll have 2 cherry blossom trees. Around here, just have some nice cherry blossoms. I'll mark it off like that. That's on the wrong one. There we go. Yeah, and they will be like overhanging a little bit, maybe. And then here will be the first of the actual houses. this is a kind of really awkward shape to work with. This is obviously just a rough layout of the house. I could actually extend it quite a bit further, actually. Make it almost join up with this path here. I don't want it to be too close, though. Or too big. Because if I make them too big, then it ends up looking like that, and that takes a lot of work, and yeah, that was a lot. But anyway, yeah, I can make some houses kind of funky shapes, like this kind of oval circle looking thing that we have here. I could do that. We'll see about this. Obviously, we could have put another one here. Maybe a smaller one. Maybe one more natural, uniform, you know, typical kind of square rectangle shape. Let's bring it out here by a block or two. And then, yeah, bring it back in around here. I don't want these houses to be too big. I want, you know, this to be, I keep saying the residential area, but it's actually the lower class area is actually what I'm thinking for this kind of part of town. The path would go even further up like this. I could even have it snake around in a circle somehow. So if I have it come off this area as well, have it go all the way to... I could actually have it hook up to this path here. Like if I hook this path up to that one, and then there'd be a big square here, that could be some kind of area. I don't know exactly. Let's bring it up around about to here. I don't know where the other path is. My Elytra keeps making it awkward to traverse this area. It also needs repairing at some point. I will do that. But yeah, bring the path up, connect it here. That's a nice big circle, and then we can bring this path kind of over this way, kind of close to the river, I think. Have it come down here and lead up to, yep, that path. Perfect. I think that could work pretty well. You know, have a few houses in here, have a few houses here, and then this area, obviously the kind of fishing fancy area could be pretty cool. Alright, a bit more planning later, and you can see I built these little squares, I guess, of yellow concrete. This is where Cherry Blossom's going to go. There's going to be some more than this. This is just, you know, temporary. For this area, the residential area, I've kind of tried to lay out the houses. I think I need to make them smaller than this, but this is basically what it's going to look like. There'll be a house here. Path will go either way. House here. Houses up here as well. This path splits off like that as well. Yeah, and then this one, I had the idea where it's going to be one house, but right in the middle here, it's going to be like a walkway. So there'll be a door here, you know, a doorway looking like this, roughly. Maybe on the top here will be, you know, a way to get from left side of the house to the right side of the house. I don't know, maybe I'll just make some hanging gardens, a really small one, or a glass roof that just shows the sky. We'll see. But yeah, going through this area will lead to a little fishing hut, I guess. Still got the same idea, same plan for that. But if we do go back through here, up this path, and then back over to this area, over to where the temple is, where this leads up to the temple. I don't know why that wood is there. Anyway, I had an idea for this area, this little square of land. You know, the path that encompasses this area inside this path, I imagine would be like a military area, so I think that could be pretty cool. I obviously need to connect this path to that one at some point. I'll do that soon. But yeah, this would be kind of, I don't know, a forge area. This one would be kind of a barracks or something. I could have another thing here. Obviously this mountain will be gone. I could have another thing that would be like a training area. I could have a farm over there where the military people get their food. I thought this hill right here would be perfect for like a watchtower. That's why I built kind of like a circular thing here. Yeah, I think a military area here. I need to get some signs, sign everything off. Military area, lower class residential area, get rid of those things. Lower class residential fishing area, farm area. Maybe over there, upper class residential area. That makes sense to me, I think. In that mountainous, hilly area over there. That could be a pretty cool idea. But yeah, this is basically the plan. There's gravel there. Random blocks just appear, and I don't know why or where they come from. But yeah, that is basically the plan. But I think that is going to be it. Next episode, I will actually, you know, decide on projects and then do them in the episode. Can I see my mini-map I can. Yeah, we've got the basics planned out. I'm looking forward to this village. I think it's gonna be cool. A lot more does need to be done though. Next episode, I think we might do some village planning, some farm building actually, maybe some building, you know? Build some of these farms and then build some farms in these and decorate a little bit. I think that could be nice. I apologize for the super hectic episode. Next one will be different, but I guess that is it. If you liked, be sure to like. If you really liked and want to see more like this, be sure to subscribe. And I'll see you in the next video. Thanks so much for watching, and see ya.